King of the Road.
Thanks for cruising Southeast Texas in the King's Caddy. I'm Jim King of the Road. We'll finish off our visit to beautiful Italy in the next segment, but as promised, it's time to debut our new feature, King's Music Clip of the Week. Jason Aldean has the honor of kicking off this new King of the Road show exclusive. Originally from Macon, Georgia, country star Jason Aldean has recorded 4 albums on the independent Broken Bow Records label. Those albums have accounted for 11 singles on Billboard Country Singles charts, including #1 hits, Why, She's Country, Big Green Tractor, and The Truth. We're a couple minutes away from Jason Aldean's latest music video, My Kind of Party. But first, my exclusive interview with the star. You're definitely living your dream, because 10 years ago, did you think you would be opening up with Tim McGraw and touring with someone like Tim McGraw and Rascal Flatts?
Actually, 10 years ago, I figured I'd probably still be playing in a club somewhere, which I'm really not that far off. I'm playing a bar tonight, so it's
yeah.
but no, I mean, it's definitely been a lot more than I ever could have wished for, and you know, we've been really blessed over the last few years to have things, you know, kind of fall into place for us, and so it's been a fun ride so far, and hopefully it's not going to end anytime soon.
You have a very inspirational story starting 2004. You were about to pack it in, weren't you, and head back to Georgia?
Yeah, I was. I'd been in town. I'd been in Nashville for about 5 years, and had actually had a record deal and lost it, and so I was pretty frustrated at the time, and so I was just getting ready. My first daughter was born, and so my priorities were kind of changing a little bit, and so I was getting ready to move home to Georgia. I'd actually applied for some jobs there in my hometown, and you know, at the last minute, we get an offer from Broken Bow Records, which was a little independent label at the time, and you know, and they kind of took a chance on me, and from then on, it kind of, every business started picking up a little bit, and it's been pretty good ever since.
Lawrence Mathis is the guy that took you under his wing.
Well, yeah, this was a guy that actually saw me playing in a club in Nashville, and you know, he wanted me to stick around town, and I pretty much told him, you know, that I was getting ready to move, and he wanted me to stay in town for another year, and I told him I couldn't stay that long. I'd probably starve to death if I stayed that long, so I told him I could stick around for 6 months, and if he got me a record deal, then that 6 months I'd let him manage me, and I ended up getting a record deal about 5 weeks later. So it was a pretty good deal. He actually, you know, was really instrumental in helping me get my record deal and you know, getting to this point.
You'd already been performing for years. I think your dad was a big influence on you, getting you involved in music, taught you some chords, and he was also a songwriter?
He wrote a little bit. I don't know if I'd call him a songwriter, but he wrote some songs. But yeah, he played guitar and was really the one that really got me interested in music at an early age, and taught me, you know, a lot about the music business, and actually was my manager and booked my shows and all that stuff for me when I was a teenager. So he was definitely a big help, and Michael Knox, who's my producer now, saw me playing in a club in Atlanta, Georgia, and signed me to a publishing deal writing songs in Nashville, which was how I got there 10 years ago. And so it's there's been a lot of people that are responsible for me being, you know, at the point where I am right now.
Jason Aldean, you want to tell us anything else about yourself? Any dark secrets?
I don't really have any dark secrets that I can tell you, but you know, I don't know. Just I guess watch the news. If anything bad happens, you guys will see it, I guess, on like Inside Edition or something, or on his show.
Now that hat, that's kind of your trademark. Did you come up with that? Did you design that hat? Because you're the first person I've seen wear a hat like that.
You know what's funny about this hat, man, is it kind of has, I guess, become a trademark, but it was something that I was just walking around in I think it was a Tractor Supply or something one day, and I just saw it, and it was really cheap. It was like $25, and I just thought it was really cool, because I wear a lot of brown, and it had some brown in it, and I thought, well, that's kind of cool, so I just bought it, and just, you know, loved the way it fit and looked, and just started wearing it all the time, and then it kind of became a little bit of a trademark thing. So, but yeah, I've had more compliments on this hat, and it's the cheapest one I've ever bought. So that just goes to show you, it doesn't have to cost a lot to get results.
Well, you started something because there's about 10 guys in there trying to look just like you. So,
well, I don't know why they would want to do that. But
what do you think of this hat?
I think it's your thing, man. You know, I don't think it worked for me, but it's good for you.
Jim King.
Very good.
My crown boy hat, I call it.
That's right.
I don't know if it's going to start any trends like you have, but
I don't know either.
maybe somebody named King. I don't know.
There you go.
Well, great to see you, man.
You too, man.
Continued
Thanks.
success.
Thank you very much for having me.